Hey guys, what is up and welcome to part 2 of the Tahm Kench League of Myths. As usual, if you end up enjoying this one, don't forget to hit the like button, but let's move right into it. Here's one a lot of people have been asking: can Kalista ult a target and take Tahm Kench's ultimate, moving all 3 champions to an area on the map? So this one is actually pretty cool, but also quite straightforward when it comes to testing. All we have to do is have Tahm Kench use his ultimate on a point on the map, Kalista ults the Kha'Zix within her, and then uses Tahm Kench's ultimate, and we will find out if all 3 champions are able to move across the map, and as it does finally happen, you see that that is indeed the case. With some coordination, this can lead to some serious plays. The second myth is asking, what is the interaction between Tahm's W and Lucian's ultimate? So this one is going to be one of the more funnier interactions, and a lot of people have been asking this one as well. First testing it with an allied Lucian, as Tahm Kench eats him, the bullets are still flying from Tahm Kench, almost as if he's firing the bullets himself. Easily one of the cooler interactions. But are the results the same if you do it with an enemy Lucian? Well, as we tested right here, you can see that the answer is no. And all that happens is Tahm's W cancels his ultimate while of course dealing the damage. But while we're here, we might as well test the interaction between both of the ultimates, and as it happens right here, he's able to take him across the map while the culling is still firing the whole time. This could honestly lead to a pretty cool getaway kill. But while we're on the subject, the next myth is asking, how does Skarner, Fiddlesticks, and Wukong ultimate interact with Tahm Kench's ultimate? So all 3 of these ultimates we're testing are similar in the sense that the champion, while they're using their ultimate, is still able to move around more or less freely. So Wukong being the first one we test, you see that he's able to spin the whole time while they're traveling across the map, and the ultimate does not get cancelled. And next to the line that we're testing it with is going to be Fiddlesticks. But to no surprise, Fiddlesticks' ultimate, much like Wukong's ultimate, is also continually damaging everything around the area while they are traveling across the map together. And last but not least, we have Skarner's ultimate, where the interaction is actually a little bit different, because you see as Skarner pulls the Aurelia with his ult, he cannot right click into Tahm Kench and bring her with him. So this one here seems to be the only exception. Moving on to the next myth, what happens if Tahm Kench eats Thresh after he drops the lantern? So here we're gonna see if the lantern remains to be on the ground while Tahm Kench eats Thresh, and if so, can an ally still take the lantern? Testing this while everyone is an ally first, the answer to that is most definitely yes. Not only is the lantern still there, but Morgana can take it and dash towards Tahm Kench and Thresh. But what if we were to flip the tables and this time both of the champions are on the enemy team? Well, as I'm preparing to feast on this Thresh, he throws out his lantern and Morgana is still able to take it to assist her ally. So no matter the case, the lantern remains and a champion can still take it. Continuing on with the myths, can Tahm cancel Karthus' ultimate with his W, and will it retarget the champion if he comes out too early from the W? So for this myth, there's going to be 2 different things to test, but they're more or less the same. The first one is testing the basics. Can Tahm Kench's W save an ally from Karthus' ultimate? And as you're about to see in this example right here, Tahm Kench still takes the damage from Karthus, however the Talon that he ate does not. But what if while the Karthus starts channeling his ultimate and Talon gets saved by Tahm Kench, the Talon comes out just a bit too early? Will the Karthus ultimate then still deal damage to him, or does it not target him from then on forth? Well, as I slow it down, you're going to be able to see it right here. As the Talon comes out just a bit too early, the Karthus ultimate actually retargets Talon and still deals the damage, even though Tahm's W does make his target untargetable. The 6th myth is asking, can Tahm Kench eat a champion that is black shielded, whether it's an ally or an enemy? First testing it out with an allied Morgana, since Black Shield does say it prevents all form of CC. You can see that Tahm Kench, even though she had the Black Shield on her, is still able to eat her. Alright, well what about an enemy Morgana with her own Black Shield on her? As I set up my passive on this Morgana, she puts the Black Shield on her and you see the animation of the W goes on, but it automatically cancels. The W does not go on cooldown and he simply cannot eat her while the Black Shield is active. Nor can he of course deal the damage of his W. And the final myth of this episode, can Echo still trigger his W when he is inside of Tahm's W? So let's first test it while Tahm Kench and Echo are on the same team. As Echo is about to throw his W where the Yasuo was standing, Tahm Kench is gonna eat him, go right into the field, and even though Echo is treated as untargetable thanks to Tahm Kench's W, it is still able to activate the stun from Echo's field. But as with most of the myths that we have tested, let us flip the scenarios and this time put Echo on the enemy team. Is the interaction any different? Well, as it happens and Tahm Kench eats the Echo, the answer is no, and it will still stun anyone inside, including Tahm Kench himself. Alright boys and grills, that is it for this episode of the Tom Kench Special Edition League of Myths episode. If there are any myths you want me to test with the new GP or anything to do with League of Legends in general, write them down below. Or tweet them at RedMercyLOL. But I thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy guys, please definitely throw in a like, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, check out the other videos I have as well on my channel, and I hope to see you for the next one. Peace.